after Meghan Markle had been accused of bullying members of the royal household. It's believed several victims will publicly share their stories for the first time. Meghan Markle has previously faced accusations of bullying, claims she denies, but Buckingham Palace said they were very concerned as several members of staff came forward. Now, it's claimed that her former staff have come forward and have told their stories that will rock the Sussex household. Biographer Tom Bower will reveal the untold story about what happened behind the walls of Kensington Palace and Frogmore Cottage before Meghan's move to Montecito. It was claimed Meghan had driven two personal assistants out of their job and undermined the confidence of a third member of the royal household. At the time, Meghan's spokesperson said the Duchess of Sussex was saddened by the reports. Speaking to GB News, Mark Dolan, biographer and investigative journalist Tom Bower said, "Well, in fact, I've finished it and it will be out very soon. It is a story, an untold story. I have found out things which are really quite extraordinary about her." He went on to add, "And I think that the public perception of her will be either confirmed or outraged, or in any case, it'll be a great surprise. It has turned out to be a very, very hard slog because people were pretty reluctant to speak and she and her lawyers had done very well to keep people silent, but I got through, too, enough." Tom went on to add, "It's a great story. It is an astonishing story of a woman who came from nothing and is now a world figure and has trampled on all those others on the way, which is classic for the sort of people I always choose, whether it's a politician or a tycoon. The victims are keen to talk and they have spoken and it's a really gripping story." Last year, Buckingham Palace issued a statement revealing they were investigating claims surrounding Meghan. A statement read, "We are clearly very concerned about allegations in the times following claims made by former staff of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Accordingly, our HR team will look into the circumstances outlined in the article. Members of staff involved at the time, including those who have left the household, will be invited to participate to see if lessons can be learned. The royal household has had a dignity at work policy in place for a number of years and does not and will not tolerate bullying or harassment in the workplace." Meanwhile, a spokesperson for the former Suits actress said it was the latest attack on her character, particularly as someone who has been the target of bullying herself and is deeply committed to supporting those who have experienced pain and trauma. The Times reported the initial claim was made in October 2018 by Jason Knauf, who worked as communications secretary to the couple at the time. It is alleged Harry personally intervened and pleaded with Knauf not to pursue it, a source told the Times. In the aftermath, Buckingham Palace announced its HR department would look into the accusations on March 3, 2021, with findings expected to be published in the Sovereign Grant Report, an annual document which covers royal finances. The palace said it would not rush the probe and it was not ready at the time of last year's report, meaning it could be contained in this year's. The timing, however, may be awkward as it ordinarily comes towards the end of June, the same month Queen Elizabeth II's Platinum Jubilee celebrations will take place over 4 days. A military parade, a pageant and star-studded concert at the palace will be just a few of the events celebrating her 70 years on the throne from June 2 to June 5. Meghan and Harry will likely be invited to join the festivities, though they may choose not to attend amid an ongoing dispute over a decision to remove their police protection while in Britain. It is unclear whether the review will make any criticisms of Meghan. However, if it does and those findings become public, it will likely reignite tensions between the couple and the palace. Meghan and Harry may well want to respond to the conclusions even as the royals are at the peak of a wave of positive publicity off the back of the pageantry of the Jubilee. However, royal expert Peter Hunt, a former BBC royal correspondent, suggested the review may even have been shelved for reputational reasons. He wrote on Twitter, "1 year on, the long grass at Buckingham Palace is proving helpful.